Hey Gemini, what's happening, what's crackalackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your May 2020 love tarot reading. I hope you guys are well. If so, let me know down in those comments down below, man. Keep in mind this reading is general. If it resonates, that's awesome. If not, it's not your message. Feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readers that we got here on YouTube, okay? These messages may resonate backwards or vice versa, so take them how they resonate if they apply to your particular situation. If you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is all linked down below. And you guys can also check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Nonetheless, man, I hope you guys have been doing well with everything that's currently going on in the world, being as safe as you possibly can, and keeping your vibes motherfucking high. It is very important and crucial during this time to protect your energy as much as possible. Now, we got a lot of interesting shit going on into May. Of course, today's May 11th, so we do have the beginning of the Venus retrograde, which is awesome. Venus is the planetary ruler of Libra, so of course, that is the planet of love. So we got Venus going retrograde. We do have Pluto already in retrograde. We had the full moon on May 7th, and then I believe we got Saturn going retrograde as well. So we got a lot of planets affecting us right now. We got things affecting our love lives and our personal journeys, and we're definitely going to take a deep look into what's going on for May. Anyways, though, I hope you guys have been doing well so far. I hope that full moon that we had on the 7th definitely brought some transformative energy into your life. The Scorpio full moon was definitely a powerful one, so I hope that that helps for you in any sort of area of transforming and transcending out of something negative into something more positive. So let's get into it and see what we got going on. Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout May 2020. Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout May 2020. Let's go ahead and get one more shuffle and see what we got going on. Gemini, the overall energy for you here is the Sun card. So happiness, huh? I think it's the prioritizing of happiness. Yeah. Prioritizing happiness in this situation, moving into the month of May. Recognizing that life is life. There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be dead ends, and there's going to be new beginnings. And it's time for me to prioritize something that's important. My happiness. Coming into your current energy, Five of Wands. Maybe you have been in a space where you've been feeling a lot of internal conflict or a lot of frustration in your life. Maybe you've been in a place where happiness hasn't been your number one priority, considering that you've been in low vibrational karmic bullshit that you've been trying to escape. Person you're dealing with here, Knight of Swords. Outcome that's present, High Priestess card. So I'm kind of feeling this energy, Gemini, where you have, it's not even that you've been secretive, you're just kind of keeping a lot of what it is you're going through to yourself, and I feel like you're doing that for your own reasons because your business is your business. And I think a lot of you guys have been portraying to other people that you're closed off, but it's not really that you're necessarily closed off, it's that you want to take care of yourself on your own. You don't want other people taking care of you, Knight of Swords. Because whoever this Knight of Swords is, this is a person who's like talking to you. It could be anybody, honestly, a friend, a family member, or lover. But this is a person who's like, what's wrong? What's going on? You can always talk to me. Tell me what's happening. And you're just like, oh my God, will people stop asking me what the fuck is going on in my life and let me deal with my shit? Like, I feel this energy, Gemini, of you like, yo, I need a vibe right now. I need a vibe on my own. Because Gemini, yeah, you're prioritizing your happiness. You're doing your best to get there, but remember, this is your own personal journey, and you don't want other people interfering with that. You're like, look, this is my life, this is what I got going on, this is how I gotta take care of myself, and I don't feel like talking about what I'm going through, as that's my business, and I'm taking care of it. And as for the outcome that's present, the High Priestess, you may come off secretive to other people, you may come off closed off to other people, but genuinely, you're doing the best that you can for yourself, and other people don't quite recognize that. Is kind of the energy that I'm seeing coming through. So what I'm going to do here, Gemini, is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. We'll take a look at how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout May 2020. Then I'll take a look at what's going on with you and how you feel towards them throughout May 2020. We'll see where energies are aligning, and then we'll see the outcome, okay? Now, in regards to who Gemini is dealing with, how does this person feel towards Gemini? And what is going on with this individual throughout May 2020, please? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout May 2020. How does the person that Gemini is dealing with feel towards Gemini? And what is going on with Gemini throughout May 2020? Let's take a look. So, first card out, we got here 10 of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign here. Someone feels like they're breaking their back over you. They feel overwhelmed. They feel like they're trying incredibly hard to help you, but you're not asking for anybody to fix you. Okay, you got here 3 of Pentacles, you got here Ace of Cups, 7 of Wands, Death card, 9 of Pentacles, King of Wands, and then the 2 of Wands. So this is where things get interesting. I did a pre-shuffle for you guys before I hopped into the reading. And during the pre-shuffle, basically how it was coming off is that the person you were dealing with is trying their best to be there for you. The person you're dealing with wants to, they want you to let them in. And they want to show that they love and care about you, but also they're on the brink of giving up. So it's like this person's energy kind of came off crisscrossy, came off confusing and indecisive. It was kind of like the 2 of Swords. So whoever you're connecting with here, taking a look at the real reading, 10 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. This person feels like they are doing their best to be the best they can be for you because they do love and care about you, but ultimately they feel like maybe they have to back off and let you do what you need to do. But Gem, I feel like you've been communicating that, Gemini. Because this person thinks that like you're at an all-time low or something. They think that like what you're going through is absolutely insane. And like, yeah, you're going through your own problems, but you're not asking for anybody to fix you. You're not asking for anybody to come in and save you and be their knight in shining armor. You're trying to do this on your own. And keep in mind, Gemini, you're not isolating away from the world. You're not hiding away from everyone. You're just taking care of your own problems one day and one step at a time. You know, you're on your own path of healing, and you want others to respect that. You don't want people invading your privacy or always trying to be there for you when you're not necessarily asking for it. So based on whoever you're connecting with here, they're kind of like taking that in a negative way. It's almost like whoever you're dealing with, Gemini, is like taking it as like it's a shot, as if like you don't want them to know what's going on in your life. You don't want to let them in, and it hurts this person. It makes them feel jaded for some sort of reason. King of Wands to the 2 of Wands. It makes them feel jaded. And I guess they feel jaded because they do love and care about you, and they feel like they're worthy enough to know what's going on in your life. But ultimately, if you don't feel like sharing with the class, you don't have to share with the class. So whoever you're connecting with here, what I'm seeing from them is this energy of feeling not so connected to you, and I think it bothers them. 9 of Pentacles to the Death card. They feel like you used to be a lot more close. They feel like you used to tell them everything, and now you don't really speak. And that's your choice, right? You're keeping things to yourself, and you're taking care of your own business. And whoever you're dealing with over here feels jaded because they feel like you're putting a distant wedge between the 2 of you. They feel like you're distancing yourself, and they feel like you're pushing them out and pushing them away is kind of the vibe that's coming in. Let's take a look at it from your perspective though. How does Gemini feel towards the person they're dealing with, and what is going on with Gemini throughout May 2020, please? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout May 2020. How does Gemini feel towards the person they're dealing with, and what is going on with Gemini throughout May 2020? So the first card out is the 7 of Cups. There's definitely a lot of confusion. There's confusion into what you're feeling, right? Because remember how your current energy was the 5 of Wands? You have a lot of internal conflict. Sometimes feeling a type of way, sometimes it's confusing to understand why you feel that way. So you're kind of going through a mixed range of emotions throughout the month of May from whatever it is you're experiencing, but you know that you'll overcome it. You know, you're not being a negative person this month, Gemini. You're not drowning in negativity or drowning in your problems. You're acknowledging that you're going to tackle them head on, and eventually you'll move past them. You know, that's why you're doing the work. You're just doing it solo. So I feel like some of you guys here are coming from a position where you got some stuff going on, you're trying to take care of it, you're taking care of yourself, you're keeping your insecurities, your problems, and everything to yourself, and you're like, you know what, I know that I'm going to get over it because I know that I can, the Emperor. You know that you have enough self-control to keep a positive mindset and move past what you need to. Okay, we got here the Fool card. Now, in regards to how you feel towards your person, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and 6 of Swords, and the Judgment. I feel from your perspective, Gemini, you're appreciative that the person you're dealing with wants to be there for you. You're appreciative that they want to put in time to listen to you and see what's going on. But ultimately, right now, the best thing for you is to keep what you're going on or what is going on in your life to yourself. You just feel like your business is your business. You don't feel like sharing with the class. You got stuff to deal with and you want to deal with it on your own. And granted, you're appreciative that this person wants to be there for you. You're not shutting anybody out. You're just personally taking care of your own business, and that's what you want them to understand, you know? And almost like, too, the Emperor to the Fool card, it's almost like if this person would back off, maybe you would talk to them. It's kind of like you feel like you're being hounded, you know? It's like you're being hounded to open up. And when you try to push somebody to open up with what they're experiencing, you're actually going to push them further away. So whoever you're connecting with, Gemini, you don't like feeling hounded by them. You don't like feeling interrogated by them. You're like, yo, like, this is my life. This is my problems. This is my business. It's none of your business, okay? So nonetheless, like I said, yeah, you're appreciative of it, but you don't feel like being hounded by it. All right? Clarifying the Five of Wands. What is Gemini experiencing in regards to internal conflict? And we got here the Seven of Swords. So a lot of you Geminis are actually jaded yourself. You know, you're jaded yourself. You have problems that you are dealing with. There are things that have happened in your past that you're healing from. You've been jaded, you've been hurt. You're focusing on that. I think what you guys are trying to do this month, Gemini, is ultimately heal from every negative thing you've experienced. You know, you're licking your wounds this month, and with the Sun card there, you're prioritizing your happiness. So in order to get to a true place or a true point of happiness, you have to cleanse all the things that are weighing you down first. You have to let those things go, and then you have to prioritize happiness, meaning you got to live in the now and stop living in the past. So you're doing the work, Gemini, to let go and work on the things that are holding you down so that you can live in the now and that you can focus on happiness and prioritizing it and, you know, getting your life in the direction you wanted it, you know, you want it to be. So you really are putting in the work here, but I'm not going to lie, man, the person you're connecting with over here, they're taking a lot out of proportion is what it feels. You know, your journey is your journey. It's no one else's journey but yours. And I understand that the person you're dealing with feels like you're detaching from them. They feel that you're drifting away from them and you're not giving them as much attention and you're not letting them know what's going on. But at the end of the day, Gemini, your business is your business, and if you want to handle it alone, handle it alone. They personally feel jaded because they feel like you're pushing them away. But the truth is that you're just trying to heal from all the things that made you jaded. You know? So it's kind of ironic here. You're trying to heal from things that made you jaded, and the person you're dealing with is starting to become jaded because they feel like you're distancing yourself from them. And I don't think they naturally understand that you just want your alone time, you know, to focus on you and to focus on what you need to get done. In regards to where energies are aligning between Gemini and this person, and by the way, this person could be a lover. They could be, but I feel more of like a friend kind of energy. So this might be your friend, Gemini, or this could be your family, all right? But once again, it could be a lover though. But in regards to where energies are aligning between Gemini and the person they're dealing with, let's take a look. We got here the Moon card, we got here the Three of Swords, we got here the Eight of Cups, and we got here the Five of Pentacles. Your person's getting really emotional. They're getting extremely emotional over this because they feel like by you taking time out for yourself, you are ultimately saying that you don't care about them. And I don't know why it's getting taken out of this proportion so hard, but ultimately they have this feeling that you are walking away from them and abandoning them because you aren't being as close to them as you were, where in the past you may have told them everything and you may have always been up to date with them. So whoever this person is you're dealing with, they're really getting jaded throughout the month of May. Like they really feel like they're losing you and that they're not close to you anymore and that they never hear what's going on in your life. And like Gemini, you're just like, bro, I'm just chilling, working on myself, doing my best to prioritize my happiness. And I don't know why you're acting like this, you know? It's just a situation that's elevating. You know, it's elevating higher and higher. And as for the outcome that's present between Gemini and the person they're dealing with, boom, we got here the Hermit card. Eventually, you may actually end up distancing yourself from this person Because the more someone pushes you to do something you don't want to, the further and further you will get pushed away. Remember how I said, Gemini, that you don't feel like communicating your feelings or what you're going through to this person? And the more they try to force you to open up, the more you're going to continue to distance yourself. And this time, it will actually be you intentionally distancing yourself when you weren't intentionally distancing yourself before. You know, you weren't trying to push this person away. You were just focusing on yourself. It's not like you weren't going to communicate with them or be there for them, talk to them. That wasn't the case. You were going to. You were just dealing with your own problems on your own time. And this person over here feels like, oh my God, Gemini is not close to me anymore. They don't tell me anything. They don't care about me. And it's like, with that kind of attitude, it actually really ended up pushing you away. Unfortunately, is the energy that I'm seeing. It actually ended up pushing you away. In regards to Gemini's best advice in this situation, what is the best advice that I could give to Gemini? We got here the Strength card, we got here the Four of Swords, and we got here the Page of Cups. Stay on your business. With the Strength card to the Four of Swords, some people can't handle when someone's trying to better themselves. Some people can't handle when you want to keep something to yourself. Some people can't handle not knowing everything that's going on about your life. That's okay. Not everybody has to know everything that's going on in your life. So with that all being said, with the Strength card to the Four of Swords, if people want to perceive you as emotionally unavailable, or if people want to perceive you as pushing them away, let them. Because at the end of the day, the right people will really understand what you're going through. The wrong people won't understand what you're going through. And eventually things will run its course and work out the way that they need to. So at the end of the day, what is your biggest priority throughout the month of May? It's not saving this relationship, it's prioritizing your happiness. And if the person you're dealing with over here can't see that, then are they truly looking with their eyes? Or are they looking with what they desire to have? That's what we got to take a look at. Because from what it seems to me here, this person really just desires your apprenticeship, your company, but more than that, they desire to know everything. They desire to have that kind of controlling aspect, or that, that aspect of just being there and, consistently giving advice. This person really desires to be in your life to the point where they know everything. And we've all had those types of friends. Trust me. I used to have a friend that had to know everything that was going on with me. Like where it was all the time, what was happening, things of that nature, what happened yesterday, what am I upset about, this, and I'm like, whoa. I was like, listen, I'm my own person, okay? Sometimes I don't have to tell you what's going on with me. Sometimes I'm doing things for myself. Other times I just feel like being alone. Like, you don't need to know what's happening 24/7. This person is not your parent, and if they are your parent, it still don't matter, because at the end of the day, you're your own individual. You feel me, Gemini? So I don't mean to come off low vibrational in this reading, but I feel like your privacy has to be respected, and I feel like that has to be vouched for. Everybody's privacy is important, and you should never overstep somebody's boundary in regards to their own privacy, and I feel like this person is. So whoever you're connecting with here, Gemini, they're taking it negatively. They're going to look at you like you're distancing yourself from them purposely. They're going to look at you like you pushed them away. The truth is that they pushed you away by not respecting your boundaries. They didn't respect your boundaries. And what's more important this month? Losing this person or prioritizing your happiness? That's your own choice to make, but I feel like prioritizing your happiness is the most important thing to do. Because whoever you're dealing with can't even respect the fact that you're trying to prioritize your happiness and that you're working on yourself. They want to be there, but listen, people can only fix themselves. Other people can only assist, but nobody can truly fix another person. You can only fix yourself. So nonetheless, Gemini, I know it's a pretty general reading. I don't know exactly what it is that you're going through in regards to things that have made you jaded or in regards to your own internal conflict. That's your business, right? That's your business. I don't know exactly what it is you're going through here throughout the month of May, but I can see that you're healing. I can see that you're focusing on yourself, and you're doing the work as much as you can to prioritize your happiness. And if other people can't respect your space to be able to do that, or respect your boundaries to be able to do that, then, You gotta let them take it as however they're gonna take it, you know? Like I was mentioning previously, if this person is gonna take it as you decided to ghost them or you decided to push them away, let them take it however they want to take it. Because the thing is you know your truth. You didn't push away anybody. You kept your business to yourself. You're doing the best you can for yourself. And if nobody else can see that with their own two eyes, it is what it is. Because the right type of people, once again, will truly understand you. The wrong types of people will not understand you, and that's okay. So at the end of the day here, Gemini, it's definitely a good reading in the sense that you are still continuing to focus on improving yourself and improving your happiness, and you are still focusing on prioritizing yourself and your life to go into a positive direction. So I like that you are prioritizing not only just your happiness, but where your life is going and the kind of environment you want around you. Because after this situation comes to an ending, after you and this person end up distancing, you're going to recognize as well, shit, I want people around me who truly understand me, not people around me who don't understand me at all. I think you also may be improving the people you surround yourself with moving forward after the month of May that we're seeing here, okay? So nonetheless, Gemini, like I said, I'm not trying to make this reading come off low vibrational. I think it's definitely showing a really good perspective of how Geminis can be misunderstood sometimes. Sometimes people think Geminis are just pushy and they want to push everyone away, but it's just like you need space and you want people to understand that. And if you have your own business that you want to take care of that isn't anybody else's business to be involved in, then that's just simply that. You're going to take care of it yourself. You don't always have to let other people in, because Geminis like taking care of things on their own versus having other people's second opinions and things of that nature. So nonetheless, Gemini, that's what I'm seeing here throughout the month of May. I understand it. I'm like that too. I need my space and my privacy sometimes. And like I said, if this person can't respect it and can't understand it, eventually other people will understand it. So surround yourself with the people that get you. And unfortunately, for the people that don't want to understand you or that don't understand you at all, sometimes there's nothing you can do. And that's the cycle of life. All right. Thank you, Gemini, for watching. I love each and every single one of you. Have an awesome and amazing rest of your day, as well as have an awesome, amazing rest of your May. I do appreciate you guys still coming through. I apologize that the reading was late. Thank you guys for still coming through nonetheless, and have an awesome and amazing month. I'll catch you guys in June. All right. Peace. Thank you guys.